Hello, welcome back to my movies. This is Sofia for WTF Moments, Season 3, Episode 9, All the Sprite Moves. Did sprites move, or just about dancing? Because I imagine this has something to do with the Wii sprites. And hopefully not evil forest sprites like Marimunda. Roll the intro. I was a girl in the village doing alright. I became a princess overnight. Now I gotta figure out how to do it right. So much to learn and see. Up in the castle with my new family. In a school that's just for royalty. A whole enchanted world is waiting for me. It's gonna be my time to show them all that I'm Sofia the First. So yeah, this movie's coming out on Friday. This video filmed on Thursday. So since this is going on Friday, I'm sorry about no shorts yesterday. I'm really busy. I was real busy yesterday trying to get this short out yesterday night, or film it yesterday night to be out today. I am talking like it's Friday because this movie will be going out on Friday, but it's currently Thursday. And yes, I did watch this on Wednesday. So anyways, there's people moving stuff out of Vivian's castle. It's getting remodeled. Sofia shows up. So the royal family of Zumaria are moving in with the royal family of Enchantia while the castle is getting remodeled. Because, come on, why would there be two castles in the same kingdom? That would be bonkers. It's been a long day. And we get introduced to King Marcus. No. I am not King Marcus. That is not something I'm making up. That is Vivian's dad's real name. And now I can't think of it. My uncle used to tell me, "Oh, Jory, your name can't be King. There's not a king named that. There's a king named Marcus now." Been for a couple years. Anyways, moving on. So, Vivian's in the music room and says, "Vivian, dear, Sofia's here to help you pack." And so, what's wrong, Vivian? "I don't want to move to a new castle." There's two castles in Zumaria? There are more than two? So she said that she didn't want to leave that castle because she likes it. In her music room, she says, "I can play all my instruments in here and be as loud as I want." Said, "Maybe you're our castle music room too. But I like this music room." And so Sofia said to come over later for dinner to tell her, forget about the move. I don't know if that's a healthy way to go about it. I think it'd be better more about accepting the move than forget about it, because it's still going to happen. I mean, great idea to help her, kind of forget about it, but I don't think it's the healthiest way to deal with this. Today we are going to be, what I'm thinking is, what Vivian needs to do, if you want to handle it but at dinner, Vivian, if that's how you're going to handle your problems, you should probably do it under a brisk lemon iced tea. They have so many flavors, but I'll never try it other than lemon because I love lemon. You know how much I love lemon. So anyways, moving on. They go to the castle and they find the Wii sprites and Clover's like, "Hogwarts Clover Express." And then said, "What are those?" "These are Wii sprites." And they said, "Hi guys, this is Vivian." They said, "Any friend Sophia is a friend of ours. I'm Benji, I'm Broy, and I'm Button. It's your Wii sprite, welcome." And they gave her the little bouquet and said, "For you," and said, "You guys are fun." Sophia said, "They are when they're not causing mischief." That's what I mean. "Well, I led them into the castle and said they ruined the cake, tracked goo everywhere." When did they do that? Okay. Then said, they almost ruined my mom's party. What can we say? They should like to cause fun. Fun sometimes causes messes. And sustainability right here, which is much better for everyone. So, she was Clover and Crackle are playing together, and you know how Crackle is, you know, strangling Clover because I can't breathe. What'd you say? I don't know, Clover, but that was adorable. Clover, try acting clingy to Crackle. See how she likes it. So anyways, you know, he's, so anyways, you know, Vivian said, why don't you go in and I'll round up Crackle and Clover? And say, hey, can you guys help me with a problem? So, oh, I'm sure it'll make it worse. That's what I'm planning on. What do you have in mind? So, she's telling them, you know, what she has in mind is for them to, you know, cause a problem with the castle. They said we could track them all over the place, clean it off one Darminon, or we could fill the castle with bugs. Do that one. I'd be running out of there like a scared little bitch, because that is how I feel about it. I don't like bugs. And now I'm thinking there's a bug on the wall next to me, which I know is not happening. It's not possible for a bug to get in here. No, bugs can get in anybody's houses or rooms or anything. They got like a wee stripe power to just pop in and scare people. Oh, here it comes. Or we can make it look like the castle is haunted. Honestly, I'd stay if it was haunted. As long as there's no bugs, I'd stay, man. But yeah, bugs, no. But haunted, heck yeah, I'm staying, man. They say, oh, the castle's haunted. I'd be like, oh yeah, now we're definitely staying here. I'm just saying, if, you know, if you're my kid and you're saying, oh, make the house look haunted, don't, because we will definitely be staying there then and try to make friends with ghosts. So don't do it. That'll be a YouTube video right there. It'll be fun. So now, don't want me to live somewhere filled with bugs? I will get the heck out of there. Ferris and Michelle Obama have March a truck rally. How's that work? I don't know. I heard somebody else say that, so I thought it'd be fun to use in a video sometime, and this one time I can use it. So anyways, they get to Vivian's castle, and they're making the suit of armor move, and the organ played by itself and said, oh, I think this castle is haunted. Vivian chimes in that they are haunted. Now, I'm sure there's something happened to the piano during the move, and the suit of armor. The piano had understood, but the armor that's moving by itself does not mean something had to move. So he said, I'm not carrying the cloak you carry, it's haunted. But the thing is, see, before the clock thing, as they said, let's go check out your room. Guys, you gotta make it scarier. So they're going up there, and he said, whoa, that thumbnail, that's the room. So it looks like a treehouse, and Dan said, I've always wanted a treehouse. I've always wanted one too, to be honest. Do I still want one? Let me think. Yeah, I found an elevator. They came to visit us, and what else? A pulley? People who have not seen that show will not understand that reference, so we're going to move on. I'm trying to remember words for myself now. We're the Pulling family, we live in a tree. I don't remember. That's all I remember. Tree something, I don't remember. I'll probably remember. City Science Kid, that's what it was. I was like, where have I heard that song? That's all I remember from that. And they have a great recipe, make homemade applesauce. So anyways, they go there and said, whoa, you hear the echo? I bet it would sound beautiful if you play your mandolin there. And said, wow, it sounds like a whole orchestra. And then they hear a noise, and he goes, oh, I wonder what that could be. Vivian, slow down, Vivian, slow your roll. You don't want to get that look like Amber. Current time Amber gave that look like. That screams, Sofia, go back to the village, or I'm gonna make your life a living hell. That's what that screams. So, I mean, she's better now. Lots better than that. That movie was There was no replacing that. But Vivian, I don't like Amber. Nothing's gonna make me. So don't do that. Now, if anybody here likes Amber, speak up and say, I like Amber. And I'll fight you in the comments. I will fight you in the comments. My mom just said, oh, I like Amber. Not sure if y'all heard that in the background. You can like Amber all you want. I don't like Amber. If y'all agree with my mom, please send her love in the comments. Anyway, so yeah, she says, wonder what that could be with the Amber look. So anyways, the wee sprite turned the clock and said, it's haunted. And said, there's a logical explanation. Oh, Mom, we can't live in a castle that has ghosts. And then Sofia sees it run in there and says, and Vivian, I mean, okay, we sprites can't do this and shit for some reason. She says, I wouldn't be surprised if all the pictures on the wall start coming to life. And they say, oh, there are some scared looking people up there. And said, she said, the paintings are not going to come to life. Well, I don't know, Mom. Anything can happen in a haunted castle. Seriously, to the end. That is stretching so far. And Sofia says, what are you guys doing here? Vivian brought us in. Now, I bet you're going to be, well, Jordy, they're trying to force me out of the castle. I can't try with a crime because I know if you live in Alaska or Guam or Puerto Rico, if it works different. But in Texas, I'm not in Texas, but in Texas, if you legally invite someone in your house, I know about laws everywhere else, but if you legally invite someone in your house, well then, you're screwed because you invite them in. So Vivian invited them in. Hope she doesn't want to get them out because that's not going to be happening, is it? If y'all remember the last movie, I did the Littlest Princess, you'll know what I mean by that. And Sofia can trick him. But then, said, Vivian, you let wee sprites in? And said, Vivian, once you let wee sprites in, they're almost impossible to get out. And said, oh, you can stay here as long as they make us leave the castle. Stay. They say, save for everything. We could, I think we could. Vivian says, fine, yep. I mean, it's going to be someone else's castle soon. Be hard to sell if it's really haunted, because some people don't want to live in a haunted place like me. Admit though, would you want to live in a haunted castle? Mm-hmm. See? She agrees with me on that. So anyways, they go to the garden, and there's Herb the Hedgehog. He says, I'm Herb the Hedgehog. I'm the Grand Puja of this garden. So Grand Puja he is, because he says, there's a light which repels and there's a likenberry. It makes the first creature see go totally goo gaga and thought ever feels for you. It does. Crackle, I like you so much. Goes, it's happening. It's Clover. There's that. What was that you said, Crackle? I never. I'm sure it was adorable. And then the song goes, I like you so much. I like you so much. I like you so much. Want to be your buck-tooth furry night. Furry night. One night feels so blue. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I mean, and she's like, Clover, respect the bubble. Imagine there's a bubble around me. Now I'm going to teach everyone what this is, okay? So, sprout your arms as far as you can, and imagine there's a circle around you. That's your bubble space, where you feel comfortable people being close to you. Now, if someone comes up and hugs me, wants to take a picture, that's fine. They can come in the bubble space. But if somebody's getting way too close to you, you tell them, like, imagine there's a bubble around me. How's that work? Clover went, pop. So says you're one of them that can turn back to normal. Yeah, it's a blueberry. This why he's some Grand Push at the garden, because where is it? It's over that way. Or that way. It's a blue bush. I get any help, and said, Sofia, please help God, because Clover's following every move, because they like it, we need a blueberry. So it says, let's let, I'm going for you, and so I know you are. And this Vivian starts falling in love with it. The garden, she tapped it, and bam, fireworks. And then ding, 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 ding. And the flowers, they don't talk. They sing, la, 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 and dance. That's okay, and that's pretty. Vivian said, wow, my dad says garden is enchanting. But you know it's enchanted. Like magical, yeah. Not the movie Enchanted. The movie inside's magical. The disc is not. Well, it's Disney. All their discs are magical. So, yeah. Wonder why every movie from Disney isn't called Enchanted. The hell are. But anyways, Vivian said, oh, look, there's even a cute little hedgehog. And Hermione's playing these little mushrooms like drums. He just goes like... I think Herb's kind of like a hippie a little bit. Love hippies. Nothing wrong with hippies. I think Shaggy Rogers or Norville's his real name. I think he's a hippie. My uncles and aunts were hippies. They listened to the Bee Gees. Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I woman's man. No time to talk. My uncle could really sing like Andy Gibb. Me? I do better in karaoke with the actual music playing the lyrics so I can actually understand it better. But I'm not. I'm no Andy Gibb, y'all. I'm not. I'm not. I would have loved to meet Andy Gibb when he was still alive. All the Gibb brothers from the Bee Gees. I don't know how he got that name. How did I come up with Roy Morris? Let's just say my parents kind of decided that before I was born. That's everybody's. So anyways, moving on from that, Vivian was there and Sofia said, don't you like it here? And your room's amazing. And said, well, I guess so. Then, let her go in there. This is Vivian's how you were so sorry to believe before. The castle's haunted. And said, no, it's just we sprites. I let them in the castle. They want to move here, but I don't want to live here. I'm sorry, we sprites? See? That's even worse than the castle being haunted. And said, made everything out, so when you guys leave? And said, hey, can you guys leave? Sorry, nope, we're staying here. So Sofia said, I got it. And then said, how are we doing? Crackle said, Sofia, you have blueberry and Clover's not following me around. No more, no clinging, no follow my remove. He says, bubble space, respect the bubble. She goes, She's respecting the bubble now and not being too clingy. But then, so Sofia said, hey, where's the lichen berries? So, said, how's berries gonna get in the leaves? Said, they're enchanted berries. And they're making snow angels in the kitchen. I mean, sugar angels. Snow angels with sugar. And they said, you're gonna make us leave again, are you? No, I just want to say thank you for doing such a good job, and here's a gift. We love gifts. And then they say, oh, Princess Sofia. And said, Hunga bunga, you're the best person we've ever met. And so what I want to do, I want to leave the castle and go for a walk. Oh, we love the game with you. So you're saying you want to leave the castle with me? We want to leave the castle with you. It's so easy. Again, we tried sounding that hard. And so look, they got out. Everything back in, man. Oh, I feel sorry for these poor mover guys. This Sophia, I love walking close to you. I mean, with you. I hope it never ends. Poor Sophia and says, where's the blueberry? Over there. Oh, or over there. Oh, man. It's a blue bush. And Kyle said, here. Like, we'll eat anything for you. Huh? What was that? Was those lichen berries you gave us? They said, you're one tricky princess. Sophia goes, I know. So she tells her parents they'd like to have a garden party and she's sorry about the wee sprites and they want to join for a garden party. Say it's enchanted. You mean enchanting? Don't you? No, Dad. Enchanted, like magical. That's what I said. The girls play in the garden and then an entire instrumental version of Buck Tooth Fairy that starts playing, and even Cecily and Marcus are dancing to it. The King Marcus and the YouTuber both. And Vivian said, This might be I think this might be my favorite spot in the castle. Actually, might be my new favorite spot in the world. That's it for my Sofia first WTF moments. Season 3, episode 9, all the sprite moves. This is your traditional. Let me see how it's done for you. You cut ASMA if you're for a challenge. You guys for my moments. But until next time, I'm Andrew Morris, and we don't talk about Bruno. No. We don't talk about Bruno. Challenge time. I haven't done it in a while. What is the name of the Grand Puja, the hedgehog of the garden? I'll tell you. Herb the Hedgehog. Try remember that, please. And I'll see you in the next video on Monday. Sofia and Elvin more. Bye.